Hey folks, Anita here and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you get future notifications of all the videos that I put up. So today we are going to be doing the weekly budget. As you can probably tell, I have a new budget sheet out here. I just kind of redone one of them that I had, so it's kind of a mix of the budget moms and mine. So we have the budget period, which is the 29th of June, and we are going until July 5th. So I kind of did this because I kind of got tired of writing everything out, and I do apologize if this is a little dark. I do apologize. I know I have like the light that's shining here, but I just don't have like a good setup as far as trying to get that light to where it doesn't just shine right here, so I do apologize. Just to let you guys know, also I am using the Parku 0.7 gel pens that I got that I received. I'm still enjoying them because they do actually dry pretty quick. They smear very, very little. Yeah, so anyways, we're gonna go ahead. I've already kind of wrote out, I already did do this video once before, but things happened and I don't feel like when I was going through and editing it, I felt it was too jumbled and whatnot, and so I was like, you know what, let's just redo it. So I have our income up here, so my husband's, mine, the rollover from the week before, and then our cash envelope and sinking funds that we're going to use to pay for different bills. Over on this side, I have our cash envelopes listed out. And then down here we have our sinking funds, and this also says sinking funds, but it's our allowance, and then medical and Navient. Down here we have basically just kind of like an overview. It will show the income that we budgeted and the income that we actually received, and then of course the bills, cash envelopes, and sinking funds, and then the rollover. So, and then this is that little piece that I always had, just kind of going through, and it has our checking, savings, cash envelopes, and sinking funds. So as of right now, or as of earlier, the budget that we're going to be working with is we have checking of $970.27. We have savings of the $4,000.88, which, just as a reminder, this is interest accrues, or well, interest is deposited quarterly. Our cash envelope total, I've already went ahead and done it, and so our cash envelope total is $904, and our sinking funds is $295. Now, if you haven't already watched the monthly July budget planner video, one thing has changed. We are no longer getting the Paycheck Protection Program, so we're missing out of $450 every single week. I'm still not technically working, and then this week my husband only worked for 2 days because of some medical issues that came up. And just so you guys know, if you're returning, my dentist appointment went very well. It was supposed to be a 2 appointment setting, and he got it all done in one, so I'm actually feeling very good about that. I do have like a little sore on my tongue right now, but that's a whole nother thing. That's just kind of what I ate. So anyways, that's why if it sounds weird, it's because of that. but the tooth is all fixed. I'm still taking antibiotics right now, just to get that infection out of there. I'm on those for a couple more days, so I probably sound a little drowsy from that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back into the budget, guys. My husband made, and the budget here is technically actually going off of real numbers. This here is for if you want to actually have this, you can do it. If you actually want the worksheet, then you can do actual and budgeted, or budget and actual. So he made 206. So like I said, guys, that was like very minimal sparing. I just wanted to quickly do that. Mine, I made 83.77. So I do Instacart, and I also just started doing Grubhub on Friday. I made, in technically 2 hours, I made $37 with Grubhub. Whereas I made the remainder with Instacart in like 3 days. So I didn't make a whole lot with Instacart. It's been really slow. Our rollover amount, which is what we have in our checking, is always going to be this amount down here, which is the $970.27. Now I'm going to get back to this one. I'm going to skip it for right now because I have to write down our bills that we have. Now we are just focusing on a few bills, and that's rent, MMU, which is our Wi-Fi, electricity, water, sewage, and garbage, LU, which is our gas, our personal allowances, our Jeep payment, auto insurance, our phones, car care 1, and medical. Those are the ones that we are going to be focusing on until I find work. The other ones we are just not going to end up paying for right now unless we have enough money to pay those. These we have deemed to be the more necessary things until I find work. So with that being said, from the 1st to the 5th, the 1st we have rent due, which that's due the 1st, and that is $650. We have one of the other things that we also do is our entertainment. So like Stars, we are going to still pay, which Stars is $107, yeah, on the 4th. One thing we are adding Spotify, and that's just music. That is on the 3rd. It is $14.99 plus tax. I'm just writing down the 99 because I'm not sure if it's going to charge tax or not, because the Disney Plus doesn't charge tax, but Stars does, so I'm not sure if that will charge tax or not. If it does, it's like $2. From there, we have MMU, which is due on the 5th. It is a total of $206.31. However, I am going to just do $207. Now, this is auto pay and this is auto pay, and so that's why I'm just writing down the full amounts there. LU, our gas, is due on the 6th. However, I have to mail this one in, so I am going to do it. I always do it the week before it's due. That is $28.10, and I'm going to pay $29 on it. The other thing that we have, my husband decided to pay his Bank of America off, so I'm just going to write that as the 29th, and that is and it's 314 something. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write 315 on here. Now we do have First Premier Plus, which is due on the 4th for $69. My little notes here. There's 51 in there, so it only needs $18 more. So because we are going to be paying off Big Lots anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking 18 from Big Lots and we're going to move it over to First Premier Plus. So that will give that one the $69, and then I'm going to move $10, the remainder $10 to car care, or to care credit, which will give it $20. So I'm also going to put First Premier Platinum, which is the 4th, and that's going to be $69. So we wouldn't normally pay that one, but because it's so close and all we're doing is moving some money aside that we, or moving money that we had already put aside around, I'm okay with paying that. It gets this month's paid off, or at least this month's paid up, so it gives us a little bit more time. Like I said, we are also going to be paying off Big Lots. However, when I was doing the budget earlier, I was not liking the numbers. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till next week when we don't have as much due to pay it off next week. And hopefully we will both have more income to pay it off. I mean, we do have the savings, but I'm trying not to take out the savings. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and add this all up. So $650, $107, $14.99. Just love that number. $207, $29, $315, and $69. So that comes to $1,286.06. So now, as far as our cash envelopes and everything else goes, auto insurance, we are going to be getting a new auto insurance. It's more coverage. We're going to be paying a little bit more for it, but once we actually add renter's insurance back onto it, we will end up paying less. But for right now, we are going to just do auto insurance. So that means that right now, even though renter's insurance has $12 in it, see, we need, so we're actually moving a lot of money around right now, just because we'll eventually go ahead and redo all of these other envelopes. So we need $83, $83.72, so actually $84. So we have, so 84 minus 61, and we're going to take the renter's insurance, so minus 12, so we only need to put in $11 for that one. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in, sorry. For date night, we're going to put 15. Household, we're not doing household. LU, we're not doing that because we have 48 in there. It covers the 29, so we're not going to put anything in there. MMU, so we need 207. We have 165, so that means $42. Phones, we still need to put in $25. Rent, we have $489 and we need $650. So $650 minus $489 is $161. Like I said, we're not putting anything in renters. Subscriptions, we have $2 in there and we need 15, 16. So we need $14. So Big Lots, we're not putting anything in Big Lots. Capital One, we are not putting anything, excuse me, putting anything in Capital One. Care Credit, like I said, we're moving over, so we're not doing anything to Care Credit. Sorry, guys. On Car Care One, we have 70 in there, and we need to do another 70. The Jeep, which is First Investors, needs 80. First Premier has 15, but we're not going to put anything in there. The Platinum, like I said, we're moving around, so we're not going to put anything in. Merrick has 0, we're not putting anything in. One Main has 41, and we're not going to be putting anything in there. Reflex has 21, and we are not putting anything in there. My allowance is 25, my husband's is 40. Medical, we have 53, that covers 1 month's worth of medications for me, and we just got a whole bunch of them, so we're not going to put anything in there, and we're not going to put anything in Navient. So with that being said, let's go ahead and add up the total cash envelopes, which is 11, 15, 42, 25, 161, and 14. So that's 268. We have 70, 80, 25, and 40, which is 215 for sinking. Alright, so now this is where it kind of gets tricky. I've already pulled out money, and basically we're not going to need as much as I pulled out. So any extra money that I pulled out is going to go straight back into the bank. So I'm just going to zoom you guys out here. Whoa! Alright. So for rent, like I said, let's go ahead and just, for rent, we're going to have, we're going to be using $489 to pay that out of our sinking funds. Stars and Spotify, we're only doing $2 to pay out of our sinking funds that we already have. This is counting everything just that we have. This does not count anything that we're going to be using. We're trying to figure out how much we're going to be using from our sinking funds and cash envelopes to pay the bills. MMU, we have 165. LU, we are going to just use the full 29. That one's just in there. For Severe, we're going to use the full $69 because, like I said, it's already in there. We're going to just pull everything out. So $489 plus 2 plus 165 plus 29 plus 69 equals $754. That is how much that we will be using from our cash envelopes and sinking funds. So 206, 83, 77, 970, 27 plus 754 gives us a grand total of $2,014.04. So one way that you could kind of check, so down here, and this is why I kind of did it because it's kind of TBM, the Budget Moms listing is just a little bit different. So we have our income, which was the $2,014 and 4 cents. Then we have our cash envelopes, which is the $268. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I totally just messed that up. Alright. Well, that's what whiteout is for. Alright, so let's just go ahead and write 268 down here while that dries. Sinking funds is going to be the 215. And this is 1286.06. So we take the 2014 and 4 cents minus 1286.06 minus 268 minus 215, which leaves us with $244.98. So that is going to stay in our checking account. I'm hoping that we will have enough of a rollover next week that we can just go ahead and use that money to pay for the big lots and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this here, guys, and or in this, I guess, and we will go ahead, and I'm skipping the layouts here because I've kind of already done them. I'm hoping that I still have enough. If not, I'll just kind of figure out, I'll kind of interchange some dollar bills and whatnot. Anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead and like and comment, and I will see you guys in another video with the cash stuffing. Alright guys, bye bye.